Jesus, hope for each new day. When the world feels dark and lonely, His love illuminates. He's the one I trust and I will follow Him. He is the light that breaks through the darkness. Follow His lead and light it up. Jesus will guide us through every dark time. Follow His lead and light up the world. I'm gonna follow Jesus wherever He will lead me. I'm gonna follow Jesus all the way. I'm gonna follow Jesus wherever He will lead me. I'm gonna follow Jesus all the way. He is the light that breaks through the darkness. Follow His lead and light it up. Jesus will guide us through every dark time. Follow His lead and light up the world. Light up the world. Light up the world.
First and second grade, come on up and fill in. Then third and fourth afterwards. Fifth and sixth, stay along the sides, please. Come behind them. The preschool will be in front. Keep going. Come on. Brendan, come on up, honey. Come on up. All right, Roddy, go this way. Go right behind them. Keep going. Keep going.
Right there.
You guys might have to back up just a little bit. Okay, you can go in front. Okay, why don't you guys back up just a little bit? Okay, you guys can have a seat. Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you to all the parents, family, and friends who came tonight to our cave quest, following Jesus, who is the light of the world. We have had a great week, and I want to thank all the volunteers. It took about 66 volunteers to run this program this week. We've had a great time of great food, fellowship, games, ceramics, crafts, and most important, the Bible stories. And I've asked for a few volunteers to read and inform you guys all of what we learned each night for our Bible stories and Bible points. So I need Sarah, Alex. You could just stand, Alex, and okay, Alex Kruger. Morgan, Avery, and Addie.
Monday, our Bible point was Jesus gives us hope. Our Bible verse was, O Lord, you alone are my hope. Psalms 71:5. The story was about how Jesus is the light of the world, how God promised to send a Messiah to us, and how the people had to hope to be saved and show the light.
Tuesday, our Bible point was Jesus gives us courage. Our Bible verse, take courage, I am here. Matthew 14:27. The story for Tuesday was how scared Peter was when Jesus told Peter to come to him and walk on water.
Wednesday, our Bible point was Jesus gives us direction. Our Bible verse was, He will show you what path to take. Proverbs 3, verse 6. The story for Wednesday, we learned how to be the salt of the earth. How we can help others make their life better is just as the salt helps us food taste better. Jesus wants us to go in the right direction and follow him.
Thursday, our Bible point was, Jesus gives us love. Our Bible verse was, we know what real love is because Jesus gave up his life for us. 1 John 3:16. Thursday's story, we learned how Jesus was betrayed by his friends, yet he showed the unending love by dying on the cross for us and our sins and showed how much we love us.
Tonight, our Bible point was, Jesus gives us his power. Our Bible verse was, our great power is from God, not from ourselves. 2 Corinthians 4, verse 7. Tonight's story was, when you believe in Jesus, you receive his power through the Holy Spirit.
Thank you, guys. Just to recap, the first night we learned that Jesus gives us hope. The second night was Jesus gives us courage. And Jesus gives us direction was the third night. Jesus gives us love. And tonight was the most important, is Jesus gives us his power. So these guys went through the caves downstairs to different stories every night, participated and sang their hearts out. So, and every night during our closing, we watched a kid vid, which was kids from around the world sharing their stories of these gifts given to us by Jesus. So tonight we're going to watch our last one here, and then we'll learn how Jesus gives us our power. So if you want to play the kid vid, please.
This is Riley. Riley may seem like just another high school student that you may know. She goes to class, has friends.
She is always willing to do the right thing.
She helps the people around her, makes them better.
Goes out and does things that I've never seen any other teenager do before.
A few years ago, Riley went on a mission trip to work in a school in Kenya. That's a country in Africa.
I would help them learn English, and the teacher would write the word like ball up on their chalkboard, and so my job was to go around the classroom and help these kids spell ball. I helped one kid and I was helping him form the letters of ball. I moved on to the next kid and I noticed that the kid that I had just helped passed his pencil on to the kid I was about to help. I had helped every single kid around the table spell ball, and they all used the same pencil. I could have brought a ton of pencils because I just have a ton lying around the house, and I know a lot of other people that do too.
When Riley got back home, she thought of a way she could help her new friends in Africa.
One of the needs I thought I could meet was the school supplies. In Kenya, you have to pay to go to school. There is no public school. So we decided, with the help of my parents, we did backpack school supplies, and we would put boxes at the end of the hallway in elementary schools, and kids would drop off their unused school supplies. With that, we were able to make 200 backpacks of school supplies, and it was all brand new. It was crazy to see what our kids would have thrown away that so many kids over there needed.
Riley went back to Africa to give the kids their new backpacks and school supplies.
It's so fun. I love it. I like to see them excited about it.
While Riley was in Africa, she thought of something else she could do. If you thought bringing 200 backpacks full of school supplies to Africa was a big job, listen to this.
We found a school building actually on our second trip as well that hadn't been finished. The building has just sat in this little community, and so again, we're like, okay, we can try and meet this need.
That's right. Riley was going to build a school in Africa. This would take a lot of money and a lot of hard work. Riley and her family started running a thrift shop to help raise money.
So school's out now, so we're gonna head to the thrift store. Ah, it's wet! Okay. Here we go, inside! Ah, it's raining! It's pretty crazy, actually. I'm here every day after school. My job is to straighten the racks and make sure everything can look as nice as it can, or checking people out at the register.
I usually work upstairs in the library, so I'll go take you guys up there. So mainly what I do is I'll come here from school with Riley, and I'll sit in my chair here. I'll take a box, and I usually will go through. This is what I do every single day. Well, the money goes to help the students and kids that we love in Africa.
So we raised that money and we were able to go that third year. It took so much longer. I remember one day we seriously spent all day waiting on this donkey to bring us bricks. And there wasn't even enough to finish a wall. And I was just like, oh, we're never gonna get anything done. And so,
but with a lot of hard work, they finished building the school.
We painted the school building and then had a big grand opening, and all the kids are so cute and so sweet. We have 50 kids, and they don't have to pay to go to school. They didn't have to pay for their uniforms, their teachers, and they also get a meal a day.
Riley and her family had a big, hard, nearly impossible job to do. They trusted in Jesus' power to help them shine his light to kids in Africa. In the Bible book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 4, verse 7, it says, "Our great power is from God, not from ourselves."
If you're really wanting to make a difference, it's not going to be easy, no matter what. You've just got to have faith in what you're doing, and faith in yourself, and faith in God's timing and what he has planned for you.
Jesus gives us his power.
So from that video, you guys all know, no matter how big or small, you guys can always make a difference because Jesus gives you power. Okay? All right. Every night we took up an offering, and our offering this year is going to go to Atlas of Osceola County. And we kind of made it a little competition this year and had preschool and kindergarten together, first and second together, third and fourth together, and fifth and sixth together, and kind of made it a little contest. And every night they did awesome, and they were very generous. And tonight our winner was first and second grade again. They brought in $53.05 tonight. They get excited when they get to know what they brought in. Pre-K and kindergarten brought $43.06 in. Third and fourth grade brought $38 in tonight. And fifth and sixth grade brought $22.90. They were amazing. We raised a total for the 5 nights of $927.87. So thank you all for your generosity. That will make a lot of people's lives better. And so you guys can be proud of yourselves because Jesus gave you the power to make somebody else's life better. So you guys were awesome. So the preschoolers and the kindergartners are going to share a couple of their songs with you and your actions. So the rest of your group just stay sitting so the preschoolers can stand up and do their songs.
Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus.
That's not the song they wanted. Number two, please.
Hello.
That is number 2. What was your name of your song? They want the theme song. Okay, here it comes.
Jesus is the one who lights our way. He gives us hope for each new day. When the world feels dark and lonely, his love illuminates. He's the one I trust and I will follow him. He is the light that breaks through the darkness. Follow his lead and light it up, light it up. Jesus will guide us feels dark and lonely, His love illuminates. He's the one I trust and I will follow Him. He is the light that breaks through the darkness. Follow His lead and light it up, light it up. Jesus will guide us through every dark time. Follow His lead and light it up the world. I'm gonna follow Jesus wherever He will lead me. I'm gonna follow Jesus all the way. I'm gonna follow Jesus wherever He will lead me. I'm gonna follow Jesus all the way. He is the light that breaks through the darkness. Follow His lead and light it up, light it up. Jesus will guide us through every dark time. Follow His lead and light it up the world. Light up the world. Light up the
Okay, that's right. That's okay. First, preschoolers, if your parents want to stand, go ahead, and then you guys go find them, okay? Preschool and kindergarten, go find your parents. Thank you. You did awesome. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. Stay safe. It's all right. You can see the thing. Okay. And now we're going to show you a short PowerPoint of some pictures of all the kids and their activities throughout this week. So you can enjoy that here for a minute. As you can see, we had a wonderful week, and I apologize if we missed someone's name because the PowerPoint was made before some of the names were put on and pictures were taken. So if you were not in the group, you were not missed purposely. So the girls are going to do a few songs with the kids, and then they can, number what, 4? Stand up, guys.
Feel a little down, a little worried when I look around. That's why my hope is in the Lord. I fix my eyes upon the God who gives, 'cause all I need is what I have in Him. That's why my hope is in the Lord. My hope is in the Lord. I belong to Him. He will never let me go. My hope is in the Lord. I can count on Him. My hope is in the Lord. majestic is your name in all the earth. Heavens declare your greatness. The oceans cry out to you. The mountains, they bow down before you. So I'll join with the earth and I'll give my praise to you. Oh Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. Oh Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. Heavens declare your greatness. The oceans cry out to you. The mountains, they bow down before you. So I'll join with the earth and I'll give my praise to you. I will worship you. I will worship you. We will worship you. We will worship you. Heavens declare your greatness. The oceans cry out to you. The mountains, they bow down before you. So I'll join with the earth and I'll give my praise to you. So I'll join with the earth and I'll give my praise to you. So I'll join with the earth and I'll give my praise to you.
First of all, Miss Heidi has an announcement she'd like to make real quick.
This is from the worship team here at our church. First Presbyterian is going to start offering a second service on Sunday evenings, and it will be beginning on June 19th. That's Father's Day. It would be at 5:30. We'll have lots of contemporary music, some time for prayer, time for sharing of God activity in your life, and some good messages to hear. So I know sometimes summers are filled with camping and weekend getaways, and sometimes Sunday morning worship gets missed. So if you would love to join us, we'd love to have you. So 5:30 on Sunday night starting on the 19th. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. All right, again, I'd like to thank all of my volunteers. The music is wonderful, all my crew leaders and helpers. Without them, the kids wouldn't experience anything that they just did. And a special shout out to my husband. He gave up his garage for about 3 months for decorations, so I thank him for that, for his patience with that. So there are some crafts that the kids made, so if you did not take your crafts home last night, they're on the table in the fellowship hall. Make sure you look for them. And there are a few t-shirts left over from last year's VBS and a couple from this year's VBS. If anybody would like them, they're laying on the table in the fellowship hall. You may just take them. I don't know what the sizes are, but they're free for the taking so they don't lay around in the storeroom. During the week, I challenged them for their offering, and so I told them there would be prizes. But since they were all so generous, you all get a prize. When you pick up your ice cream, there are Blow Pops and Tootsie Roll Pops, so you all get a sucker. So make sure you take one of them out of the big bowl when you go through to get your ice cream, okay? Because I couldn't pick a team because you all did well. All right, I think that's it. I'm going to dismiss the kids, and they're going to go back through the fellowship hall and go, wait. You're going to walk through the church, go back through the fellowship hall and get your ice cream. And then everyone else is welcome to join us for ice cream in the fellowship hall, and thank you all for coming.